different on my channel, and that's a tutorial. Now, the tutorial for today is going to be the basics of Cinema 4D, which is a program that I don't know if any of you know, but it's the mostly wide used, no, sorry, the most widely used 3D modeling software for things like montages and things like that. It's used in conjunction with Buju, which is another program I'll be doing tutorials on. But you'll learn that later. And I've got the version of R13. It's just my favourite version of Cinema 4D. It just opens up pretty quickly here, as you see. And just quickly show you different things that go on here. Basically, these are all your move tool, your scale tool, and your rotation tool. Now, there are shortcuts for these that, the shortcuts are more sort of the advanced, but the way I learned them is when I was learning how to use Autodesk Maya, I would always know what the shortcuts were. And things like, if you press Alt, this is the ones for these ones. So if you press Alt, hold down Alt, and your left mouse, it can do that. You can do that, and just hold in. And then if you hit Alt and your middle mouse button, you can scroll up and down. And if you hold Alt and your right mouse button, you can scale in and out like that. They're the most usual ones. You see people very professional people using these, whereas I use the shortcuts. I'm not very professional at this, to be honest with you, but I just use the shortcuts. Now, the views that you'll most likely be using will be the perspective and top ones. That top would be for centering things, and perspectives obviously, just to render things out. So what we're going to do in this tutorial is show you very easily how to create text. Now, there's two ways of creating text. One way is very complicated, one way is really easy. So the more complicated one I won't go over because it's a bit stupid to use it. But the easiest one is you go to MoGraph and then MoText. Give it a wee second here. Should, unless it doesn't respond, which is never a good thing. There we go. And you see the text loads up here. And what you'll find is this is not a glitch with your Cinema 4D. When you type in text, let's see, risk flows. If I wanted to make myself a channel background, say, and I wanted to make my text really cool, or my text like 3D, and then export it into Photoshop, what I would do is I would type that into down here. You see, this is where it starts not responding and starts being really slow, is when you try and select the font, because if you double click on that, it'll stop working. I'm not going to do that because that will hinder my performance of my computer. Computer's not that good, by the way. Acer laptop from about 3 years ago still runs Cinema 4D. Only costs like £350, but I'm going to get a desktop for, soon enough, to be honest. I will be getting a desktop. So what I'm going to do is just going to wait for this. This will probably do this here. If I keep clicking, there we go, and it'll stop. And then we can pick the font. That's just a little thing that happens with all Cinema 4Ds. If you don't pay the full price of, and you don't have the right stuff for the thing, for the right requirements, it will do that a lot. And it's just because if you have a lot of fonts as well. So we're going to pick this font. I don't know why. Actually, maybe we'll use my favourite font. That'd be Quantum Flat. Looks a bit like the Optic. It looks like the Synergy. So if you do the S, it's Synergy. Alright, so we've got that. And then what you're going to be messing about with now is the materials. That's just the basic text. And caps as well. If you go into caps over here and go down, and then put them both at fillet cap, which is what I usually put them at for rendering for cinematics. Do that, and then create a new material. I'm going to import, I'll make a new one just to show you. Really easy. All you need to do is change the colour, and if you want to, you can change the luminance. Turn it down a wee bit. It's just very basic of what you could do. Stuff like that. I don't even know what I put that to pink for. I just apply that. And that's really everything for this tutorial. That's just the very, very basics. And the next episode I'll be doing, there'll be new things added to this. And yeah, that's it.